Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and week one of my Etsy print on demand journey. I thought this would be a fun topic to really get into here on this channel and to make a weekly video telling you exactly how things are going for me over on Etsy with the print on demand business model and share with you real numbers. If you missed my last video where I discussed transitioning my Etsy shop from a physical sticker shop to a print-on-demand shop, I will link it below. I talk everything about the transition over in that video. So that's the first video to watch. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about my first full week doing print-on-demand on Etsy and how it's going. Gonna, again, give you real numbers, sales, fees, actual net profit, all of that stuff. A lot of you said that you were really interested in, learning about print on demand overall. And right now I'm focusing on Etsy. So as I talked about in the first video I did, this is really another business model that actually is a way to earn income solely online from anywhere in the world. And those businesses are really few and far between. Now, the main business I have with that is, shameless plug, Amazon KDP. I write nonfiction books, but I also create what we call low content journals, planners, notebooks that I publish through Amazon KDP. That is my main source of income. So shameless plug, there's the book to talk about that. But I do understand that creating books is a higher level of difficulty. It's a little harder to enter that market because you are needing to do more work on the back end, creating the files for the books. It's just more labor intensive, even if you're doing like notebooks and stuff, than creating print on demand products. And we're talking print on demand products. We're talking about you are making some sort of graphic that can then be put onto products such as t-shirts, coffee mugs, and you link a print provider with your Etsy shop and the two work together. You put the designs on Etsy, on the products, somebody orders, the print company then produces and ships it for you. So it's print on demand. Merch by Amazon, same model when you put designs up for t-shirts and Amazon prints and ships for you. The big difference is that Amazon mainly only does shirts. I think they have pop sockets and pillows or something, but that's it. So if you don't want to do shirts, or you want to expand beyond shirts, or you want to take your shirt business to other sites, Etsy is really the way to go. The Etsy print on demand seems to be the biggest model, the biggest success for print on demand businesses. The great thing about Etsy is it's an established platform. They take care of all the back end fees and taxes. So really you are creating designs, linking up with a print provider, creating the listings, and there you go. Now, of course, there's more involved in that, but versus creating an actual book file, either writing a book or putting, notebooks and journal pages together and covers and its dimension, it's a lot. Profit margins are a lot better, but it's, you're putting in more work. So print on demand on Etsy is a really great business model to explore. So let me dive into some numbers so I can just be totally transparent with you about how it's going. I've been busy creating listings all week. People will tell you, in the print on demand guru people, focus on one product, okay? Focus on t-shirts, coffee mugs, sweatshirts, something. And there are dozens and dozens of different products you can do, okay? Focus on one thing. I've got 12 or 13 different products I'm focusing on now. As I explained in my first video, I have a lot of graphics and prints that I have bought over the years, the licenses to put on book covers. Things like this. I do these planners and journals under another pen name, Jean Lee pen name. So I have all these prints, okay, that I've purchased. I have subscriptions to get the commercial rights to use on print on demand products. I have tons of them. So what I've been doing is I focus on the ones I have on this laptop in a folder, getting those up and putting them on products. I've been doing Christmas tree skirts, stockings, wrapping paper, tote bags, 3 sizes, Wrapping paper, 2 different sizes. I've got, what else? Fanny packs, pet feeding mats. That's another one I don't know if one's up yet, but I'm gonna start with those. All over print sweatshirts. I have like 12, 13, 14 products at this point. Don't do that. I'm gonna make other videos about what not to do and to do. It's only because I have all these graphics. So I digress, okay? But I do have a lot of products with more coming. So this week, I sold 2 Christmas tree skirts, 1 mouse pad, and 1 large tote bag. I have since gone in with the tote bags, and there are 3 sizes now with the tote bags, okay? The tree skirts are $38. The mouse pads are $10. The tote bag, the large size is $20. There's also an 18 and a 16 dollar versions now because different sizes. So that gave me a total of $106 in gross sales. We all know, people, that's not what you make. That's gross. So fees and cost of goods. So I use Printify for my Etsy shop. So again, I'm creating I have the patterns that I'm currently using, or you can create designs. And then I have a subscription to a site called Printify, which is a print provider. And so I pay Printify a subscription fee. I load the graphics onto their site, and then I place them on these items, okay? So I load the print to Printify. I put it on tree skirts. It's all thing. We'll talk more about it as we go along in the series. So I have the subscription to Printify, and of course there are Etsy fees. So the cost of goods that I have to pay Printify, someone orders a product, they order a tree skirt for $38. It costs $22.76 for Printify to produce that tree skirt. So straight away, they've charged me $22.76. And over on Etsy, of course, there's fees there. So when you're talking cost of goods from Printify, the Printify cost to make the 2 tree skirts, 1 mouse pad, and 1 tote bag, that was $60.99. Okay, again, $106 in sales, but the cost of goods essentially was $60.99. Then there's Etsy fees. The Etsy fees on that was $10.52. So that leaves me with a net profit of these 4 orders on $35.39, which is a 33.39% profit margin. Great. However, there are other expenses, monthly expenses to run this print-on-demand business. Now, for instance, as I have my very professional notes on this Pug mouse pad someone sent me. So I use Printify. I have a yearly subscription that breaks down to $24.95 a month, I believe. I also pay the Etsy Plus store subscription. That's $10. And then Canva Pro, which is what do we call Graphic Pro? It's kind of like if you have Illustrator or something. What do we call Graphic Pro? A graphic design site? I use Canva Pro for a lot of things, but of course I use it for this too. So that's $9.95 a month, okay? I also have subscriptions to various graphic companies where you can purchase graphics and prints with the commercial license, with the print-on-demand license, to use them on physical products. Most people use Creative Fabrica, or as people I hear calling it Creative Fabrica. Like, isn't it Fabrica? I don't know. But there are various sites. Like I said, I already have a lot of these things I've already purchased over the years, but I do have monthly subscriptions to various sites. I have decided to round up my monthly expenses to run the print-on-demand business to $50. Now, like I said, Canva Pro and the graphics I use, there's overlap there because I do use them with books, but I'm just going to throw it all in. I've always been one to overestimate my profits. No, what do I want to say? Overestimate profits, underestimate expenses, so that I'm always making less than I really am, because I just think that's the mental way to go. Okay. So I've rounded it to $50 a month in the equipment, supplies, graphics, software, all the things, subscriptions to run this Etsy print on demand business, okay? So I'm saying $50 a month. So my net profit after cost of goods and Etsy fees was $35.39. However, I'm estimating that for the month, I'm having $50 expenses. So as of right now, as I film this video, I am currently negative $14.91 with the Etsy print on demand business. Now, hopefully things will continue to sell. That'll even out because again, that $50 I'm putting right up at the front of the month. It seems like most people who do this print on demand Etsy thing are averaging around a 25% net profit after all is said and done. Again, there's taxes in there. So you always have to remember that, which is why I've always said that I overestimate income, underestimate expenses. So what I've decided is I'm going to go with 20% net profit in my head, okay? As I'm selling things and seeing numbers come in, it's just easy math and it's underestimating if I say that I'm making 20% net profit on every item that sells. So if I sell a $10 mouse pad, in my mind, I'm going to say, well, I made $2 on that. Now that's like, well, what the heck is that for? But again, this is really a, excuse me, list it and forget it business. You create these products one time, okay? You get your design, you put it on the product, you link Printify and Etsy together, and it's up and people can buy, and there you go, you're done. In terms of having, you don't have to buy more product, you don't have to go out and source. It's not like reselling where you're like, well, crap, everything's sold, now I gotta go buy more stuff. It's not that, it's you make it once and it's forever. Same with books, list it and forget it. Profit margin on books is much higher. But again, this is a much easier business to start for people. So as I go forward, I'm going to be telling myself that I'm making 20% on every sale. Is that too low? Probably. But again, easy math, and I always like to underestimate because again, taxes, and I don't know what my taxes are going to look like with the print on demand business. So I'm going to go low and say a 20% net profit after all is said and done for print on demand, which make it once, list it and forget it is not bad with a business model with a very easy entry, low cost, and you can do on your computer anywhere in the world. So that's my first week on Etsy print on demand. Currently in the red, but that's okay. This is just the start of the month. Can only go up from here. So I'm just excited about this whole journey, learning about it myself, and also sharing with you guys who want to explore passive income streams, which nothing's really passive. You always are gonna have to do work. But again, a list it and forget it model that doesn't require as much labor and money as things like reselling do. No hate to reselling, I did it for many years, but it's expensive. And it's a lot of physical labor. And those of us who are getting a little older or caregivers or both, chronic illness, whatever the case may be, or you have young children and you're really looking for something that you can do from home on the computer, wherever you are in the world, print on demand is definitely a fantastic business model. So I'm going to be doing some more videos here on this channel about like what you need to start a print on demand business, how to research, all that kind of stuff. However, I won't be doing screenshot tutorials about exactly how to do things. There are plenty of other people on YouTube who do that. I'm going to link a channel below. Her name's Casey Johnson, or is it, Cassie Johnson. She does a lot of really good teaching videos about exactly how to create products. And she uses Printify, which is the site I use, exactly how to create these graphics and put them on products and link them to your Etsy shop. So Cassie Johnson, I will link her below. Definitely check out her channel if you want those tutorials, if you've never done print on demand before, which I know most people haven't. If you've done merch by Amazon, you know, you already know how to do this type of thing, but I know a lot of people haven't, and she has great videos. So that's going to be this video, guys. I'm going to do this every week to update you on my numbers, and I will have more videos coming up on this channel with more details about specific steps in the process. So if you're liking the print on demand content, give this video a thumbs up. Of course, make sure you subscribe, leave questions and comments below, even if it's just to say hello or an emoji. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.